All right, for your games up here with
Ronnie Watson.
Ronnie Watson. And what are we playing today?
Well, we playing a little bit of Commander, and I'm playing a new deck I'm trying to test out, y'all. You know, so Vampires, Edgar Markov.
Edgar Markov, the classic.
Yeah. Something classic. So, gonna let my boy get one of these decks over here. So, you got some options.
Okay, got the academic. I did the Kickstarter, but I hate Kickstarters, and then I never got mine. But yeah, you got it.
I brought it up here, so this is one of your options.
Okay. Black Panther, Wakandan King.
Yeah, that's one of your options. That's
Probably
got a strategy, you know what I'm saying?
Probably got to go with Black Panther. But
and this is another one. It's going to be Yuriko. This is a ninja deck.
Okay. Who's the commander?
Yuriko, I think she's
okay,
Yuriko.
Here. Okay.
It's basically going to be ninjutsu ability, you know what I'm saying? So if I can find that she somewhat mixed up in here.
Okay, but who are we kidding though? I'm just going to play Black Panther though.
I would say that's the other one. Is that deck. And then we got another one. We got a little zombie action, you know what I'm saying? We got one of those Ain't the Drip Commanders.
Okay, pretty new.
So that's your pick between those three. I'm going to run Edgar, play with him. There's going to be a new deck, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try that out.
Sound good.
All right, so take your pick.
Not going to even lie, let's just go into T'Challa.
All the way, man.
Already.
All right, that's what's up. Let's do that then, all right? Go ahead and put these jokers back in the doggone packs. Put Yuriko up. So you're playing with Black Panther. Here's your box.
Thank you. Got a big old academic.
Yes, sir. That big old academic.
Survey the realm. Whenever Black Panther or another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 on target land you control. Mine Vibranium.
Yes,
3. Move all +1/+1s from target land you control onto target creature. If one or more +1/+1s are moved this way, you gain that much life and draw a card. Okay, go wide.
So all the ones I do shuffle, I don't cross shuffle none of mine because they're expensive cards. So most of the time I just shuffle just regular, like boom.
Do not know about the academic. All right.
Yeah, most of the time I just shuffle like this or something like that, but I don't cross shuffle none of my own cards.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the deck right there. And there is some tokens for you. Might need one of these though, so you can just pop it
right
under
there.
here. Yep,
Right there.
there. Yeah, I got some more up under here.
I do not like this phone I brought, but better than nothing.
Solid good. But I got some tokens, so whatever you do, create one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look around and we'll find what you need, and we're gonna put it on the field. So
You try to move to my main phone. Let's see about that.
all right.
Yeah, here we go.
One thing I just don't cross shuffle like that because I know that dents the card. So other than that, I'm cool.
Gotcha.
I just shuffle the side to side, whatever it is. The cross shuffle extra creases.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll for high, whatnot.
Okay, got 4.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get this out. You obviously are going
Got the
first. The light tab. Oh shoot. Edgar is banned in Dual Commander.
Shoot, which one?
Edgar.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, it's all good.
All right. If you're cool with that, then that's fine.
So, like, is that part of the new,
They just had a ban ruling and everything. So
Okay.
if you want to go by the standards or not, I'll just bring out somebody else.
We can rock with the Edgar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just better be known that, you know, say put up a popular note like, hey, Edgar
Okay.
is banned in one-on-one commander, but
Okay. Man, they got one-on-one commander rules now. Is that part of the tier system or whatever?
I think it's going on because Wizards got the actual rule committee now.
Who's that?
Wizards of the Coast.
Okay, yeah.
So they took it from the commander squad committee, rules committee. There's a bunch of other people. So now Wizards of the Coast got the actual command rules committee. So they have changed a lot of things. But I did look online, and I think he is banned in dual commander.
Okay.
But like regular commander, I don't think he's banned or whatnot. So he should be all good.
Okay.
Just FYI, just to put it out there. You know?
Okay. I know they talking about like different tiers of the deck. So
Yeah,
what tiers are these ones?
So I didn't even really bring building like that. So mine's this one is a pure cosmetic. So if you want to say something, I don't have any infinites in there or anything like that. You can look at it as an upgraded pre-con, but I do got I don't think I have no game changers in there.
Okay.
But Yuriko was a game changer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Just the commander?
Yeah, just a commander. And this deck, I will say that this is a game changer because I got infinites in this one.
Okay.
It's just one infinite, and if I turn around, it's a life game. So if I ping you for one and I have certain cards on the field, it can turn around and loop.
Okay.
That's the only thing about it. Other than that, I don't really have any other game changers that I think of.
Gotcha.
So, go ahead. I ain't finna cut like that, man.
All good.
All right, we all draw our 7 cards, and we'll do what we gotta do. Gonna cut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The one could. Wow.
Let's do it.
Right.
All right, just gonna put mine back up in this little case. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the dot. Let's see what I'm working with. Alright, I'm good with this hand. So you roll high, you got the high roll, so it's your go first.
I'll keep.
I'll keep. Let's gas that in.
Man, I forget first player draw.
That's only in duel. So you won't draw this time, but then I'll draw mine and then come back to you.
Okay. So, but I do draw on the first, or skip my first draw.
I think you skipped the first draw
Okay,
on the first one, but correct me if I'm wrong. But if you want to, you can draw your first card. I ain't counting it, man.
I forget. I totally forget.
Yeah. I know a lot of people do one-on-one. They just skip the first draw. Like,
Okay. Throw me out of forest and
that comes in untapped.
what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah.
And then
Most
I'll
of my
pass
lands
that.
in that deck is not going to be tapped at all.
Okay. There you go.
If you ain't got nothing else, you pass the turn.
I'll pass turn.
All right, cool. Then I'll draw the turn. Then I would do a classic play right now. I would. Yeah, I do a classic play. So play a mountain. Comes in on tap that. For a Soul Wing.
Nice.
Classic commander.
First turn Soul Ring.
I know, first turn Soul Wing, pass it to you, man.
Can't beat it.
I know.
Right.
On the camera. First turn Soul Ring.
Man.
Literally cool.
And this one is on.
Man, you gotta play, you don't know nothing about. Show me the card, man. I'll walk you through it, man.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Ain't no
Man,
hate
hold
about
on,
this.
let me pause. Big bucks. All right,
So that was my turn, and it's going back to you.
back to me.
Yes, sir.
All right, drop another forest,
Alright.
and can't do nothing with a forest.
If you got a planes in there, you might want to put that down. If you
No
got-
planes, no
It's your
planes.
turn to get them out.
Oh yeah, no planes. I wish.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
Untap, keep, I drop the turn. And I will play a Shadow Blood Ridge.
Okay.
Shadow Blood Ridge comes in untap. So I'm sitting on 4 right now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's see, what can I do? Okay. So I will, I can have 2 plays. So I will tap 1 mountain, tap for a red and a black.
Okay.
First one is going to be Master of Dark Rights.
Okay. Second of the creature, add 3 blacks. Finish only to cast Vampire, Cleric, or Demon. Cool.
Alright, that's the first one. So that's 1 black used, and then the red one.
Creature can't be blocked by humans. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 on it. Nice.
Alright, now I have 2 triggers on the field because Edgar is in the command zone. And that is his
Eminence,
ability is Eminence. Yes, sir. His ability is Eminence, so I would get 2 +1 counter.
Each vamp.
It's in here. I got the wrong dog on.
Nice.
Yeah, this is my zombie dice. Look at them up. Alright, so he gets 2 of those come in. So I got 2 of those come in, and that will tap that, and that will be my turn. Then pass it.
Okay.
All right, let's get it cracking.
Draw. All right, Vista comes in untapped because I have 2 more lands.
That's right. That's right.
Glare in here is always bad.
That's why I got the matte sleeves.
Okay, okay.
You kind of see them more better.
For that glare.
Then we'll get a glare. So you have a good play over there.
Got a good play. Now, what is that?
Hey, I know what that deck can do.
Okay.
You get the right cards out there, I'm gonna be crying.
Okay.
This is purely cosmetic, a home brews. I think in my test play, I done went up to like 20-something human creatures, doubling it every time.
Wow.
Literally, if you get the 1 cards on the field and you start doubling it, yeah, it's gonna get that crazy. It's gonna get stupid.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and.
Hey, you might as well go ahead and cast them.
Cast them.
There you go.
All right, first strike. Survey the round. Whenever Black Panther or another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 on target land you control. All right, so
Yep.
on a land.
+1/+1 on land. Now, one thing about his ability is it's not a tap. So whenever
Okay.
you get priority, you can activate it at instant speed if you want to.
Move all
So if I play the
+1/+1s.
card and you had 3 open mana, you can take priority after I do that and get to your turn, and you can turn around and tap 3, take that +1/+1 counter, put it on him, get you your life, and then you can draw a card. So
Crazy.
it's at instant speed with that. It's not the tap ability.
Nice.
All right. So anything else you got? You got 1 mana left.
And go ahead and pass turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, and I will draw for turn, my friend. All right. So, what play do I got? Isolated Chapel comes in. I do not have a Plains or a Swamp, so I will tap that.
Okay.
All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's see. I don't have no planes, so what I'm going to do now is, do I have enough of it? 6. No, I don't have it, so I will move to combat. So, Strom Kurt Noble can be blocked by humans, if I'm correct. This creature can be blocked by humans, and Black Panther is a human.
He's a human.
These are human. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this sideways. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So I move to attack, combat, can't block because it's a human, and then you will take 1 damage. And then I'll put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, and I will move to my second main. I will pass the turn.
Sweet. Untap. Draw.
First blood.
Throwing Indestructible on out there.
That's the reason why it's in there.
Okay.
If they try to do board wise, destroy all 9 impermanents. It's indestructible, so you got something to put something on.
Something to put something.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we got 4. Go ahead and put the Go ahead and grab the Saga. Put the Saga on out there.
Alright, tap it up. Uh-oh.
Search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle.
Put a lore counter on it. So, search through your library.
Legendary.
Because I know what's in my deck, so I'm shaking it. There's one particular card.
One particular.
And if you play it, it's going to be a game changer.
Game changer.
It is. It's a card in there. It's one card in there that I got ways of tutoring for other cards.
Okay, but not game changer according to the rules committee, though, huh?
No, not
okay.
game changer between me and you.
Okay,
I'm scared.
Gotcha.
Game changer, but not game changer towards rules.
Gotcha.
So when you put it on the field, you know what I'm saying?
It's a game changer.
It's a game changer. Yeah, it's a game changer because you can tutor for anything you want to get.
Wow.
Yeah, you can.
Oh man, the glare.
Oh yeah. I got some fours in there.
Dragonologist. I look at top of if I see a dragon, instant,
Tone down the saltiness of it. What's up, man? Not much. Tone down the saltiness of it. I'm not doing mass land destruction in that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. All right, here's the options.
Uh-oh. This is good. I can't wait to see what you're going to play.
There's multiple cards in my deck that says all other elves get +1/+1. I like 3. Should have gotten it off. That would have been a great card. I can't play that.
I don't copy this. I copy this stuff. Trying to search for any creatures.
Just remember, whatever you see in there, you got another turn for it too. Now. You got another turn for it.
Yeah, let me just grab 6 acres. She can
knew
two
it.
more.
That's what I was looking at. Like that's that one card.
Yeah, I mean, she can two more, so why not?
That's what I was talking about. That's what I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Nice.
That's what I was talking about.
Glad I got it.
Yeah, that's that card. That card has went up in value.
Really? Okay. How much now?
I think it's probably at 30.
30. Okay.
I bought it for like under 15 or something like that, somewhere in that price range.
Okay.
But now it's up to 30.
Yup, and that was War of the Spark.
Not yet. War of the Spark, no, I don't have that.
What set did it come out
Oh,
in?
that's the Secret Lair drop.
Okay,
Yeah,
Secret Lair drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a cheap one at that moment, but then it turned around, price went way up.
Wow. Okay.
Because another one is, it's in this deck. I just don't have the actual card because it costs a lot. Bloodthirsty Conqueror has went up. That's about $40 some now.
40, nice.
Yeah, it's in this deck, but I just don't want to play with it because it's mirror mint. I pulled it directly out the package.
Okay.
So when I get to the chance to play it, that's when I take it from here because it's actually I do have the real card. I just don't play with it in my deck.
I hear you.
Yeah. But it's $40 some dollars.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the card I was talking about. So you got your card. All right, what's next?
Pretty tapped out, so does it make sense to swing? No, it does not. Yeah, I passed turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw for turn, my friend. Play a swamp. Alright. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I will tap one plains, one swamp, cruel celebrant.
Okay. A cruel celebrant on another creature of planeswalker you control dies. Each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Nice.
Cruel celebrant, whenever cruel celebrant, another creature on planeswalker you control die. Each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Okay. Let me see. Can I can't activate that this turn. Okay, so yes I can. So I get another trigger. This is going to 3. Because another vampire has entered. That's one of his triggers. So I will tap Master of Dark Rites. Now I have 3 black mana to my pool. So with 3 black mana, so 1, 2, 3. I will play this enchantment, Vampire Rites.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna put that on the field. And I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. That's the other 2 coming in. Now I'm down to 2. And I'm gonna spend that 2. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So now I'm gonna sacrifice one of these vampires. Goes down to 2. I will gain 1 life, you will lose 1 life. Trigger, whenever another creature or planeswalker control die, each opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. So I gain 1 more life and you lose 1 life, and then I will draw a card. So now I will tap for 1 mountain, and I will tap out my Shadow Blood Ridge for 1 swamp and mountain, and that will come into Lord Priest of Oblivion.
Okay. Kicker, menace lifelink. When no Priest of Oblivion enters the battlefield, if it's kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Alright. Trigger on the stick, I get another vampire. And whenever, that's only when it dies. So now that is on the stack, and I'm going to move to combat. And my noble is going to attack because you have a human, so it cannot be blocked. And I will move to damage, and that will deal 2 damage to you.
2.
Yes, 2. And trigger on the stag, since he dealt damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So now it's at 2. So he's at 3/3.
Nice.
3/3, and I have a soul ring open, but nothing to do with it, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Alright, getting out of control already.
I have not played this deck. This is the first time I played this deck. Literally.
Man, okay, first time, nice. Draw. I guess the saga goes as soon as I draw. Yeah, right.
And then put a number 2 lore count on it, and then search for another one, my friend.
Right. We got Sissy, so what do we get next?
You can get her out.
Creature. Yeah, just legendary creature. Gonna pull them all out.
Put the get out of here.
3.
I think it says for any legendary creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary creature. And I got it a way that you can have everything hexproof.
Oh, yeah.
If you get the certain creatures out, there's 2 creatures in there that would give you hexproof throughout the whole board. So I wouldn't be able to target nothing. I would have to deal damage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How to put them out, though.
You got them, though. You just got to know which ones it is. I'm going to let you figure that out.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know you don't know what the deck do, but I'm going to tip it.
Okay.
I'm going to tip it and let you figure it out. How you can make your whole deck hexproof.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you figure it out.
2, 3, 4, 7 options.
It's a way that you can make it hexproof. You just need a couple of turns, but you can make it hexproof.
Okay.
That dragon bounce and stuff. Really funny time. I played against a guy that had one. He bounced some of my stuff. I played it, bounced his dragon. We kept no way. Yeah, we kept bouncing it. I'm not bouncing it. I'm bouncing it.
Enchantment creature.
I never played any of them. I respect it. The only thing
You stand on that left hand side. I know why you're on the left hand side.
that's why I'm going.
I ain't gonna lie, on the left hand side, you got good options on that left hand side. You just gotta know what to pick.
Which
you
one
got
though?
options on that left hand side.
We really took a hard look at this.
Plus, you got Captain Sisse. Since you got Captain Sisse, you still have access to it.
Okay.
Anytime. It's just a joke. That's true. I bought that before.
Let's go for Salai first. Oh, might be the wrong move, but we're going Salai first.
It wasn't the wrong move, just not the right order, but it wasn't the wrong move.
Okay.
It wasn't the wrong move.
Okay.
It was a good move, it just wasn't in the right order.
Not the right order.
Not the right order, because that's the other half of it.
Okay.
That's the other half of it.
I guess I'll get the whole rundown once the
You had
game
no
is gone.
order, it just wasn't the right order, but you
Okay.
got it. I know where you're going at.
Let's do it.
You did right. You just wasn't the right order. Because that deck also had Anderson in it.
Okay.
I'm not going to cut that, man. You got a top deck just to win, bro. You
All
can have
good.
the game.
That'll work. That'll
That's
work.
my rule. You can have the game.
Right.
So,
Top deck.
I might have to discard now because probably will pass 7.
Ah.
And then what did this do after it resolves? Creature you control, you gain double straight. Oh, Lord Jesus. Gain double straight to the end of the turn.
Double strike.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll just plop Sisse down for now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got the colors. You got it.
You got the colors.
You got the colors.
Going ahead and drop a forest.
Hey, that's what's up.
Tap Sisse, I said he just kept the cards out.
Now, one thing about Sisse, she has summoning sickness.
Ah,
She has summoning sickness.
always forgetting how that
That's
goes.
why I said it was a couple of turns.
Yeah,
Now,
a
if
couple
you would have
times.
had your Swiftfoot boots, then equipped it to her, then she would have had haste.
Okay.
Then she would have been able to attack.
Gotcha. Oh, we have a Black Panther, another creature in this
Yep,
play
get
for
your
the
triggers.
+1/+1.
Get your
On the
trigger. Don't
land.
forget that. That's the most important one. Don't get your trigger.
Let's go to and
Yeah. You trying to swing in with Black Panther?
now with 3 vamps over there. No, I'll pass it.
All right, you cooking. Untap, upkeep,
Light grease.
draw for turn. A mountain, so this comes in tap unless I control a swamp or a mountain, which I do. Okay. I do have Edgar. I do have Edgar right now. I really do. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tap 2. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to tap my Dark Rights sacrifice a creature. I have 3 mana, and I will paste. Sacrifice. I have 3 mana. That's right, 3 mana. That's gonna come out, and that is indestructible.
Nice.
That's gonna come out for 3. I'm trying to see what do I want to play. You know what? I'm just go ahead.
Whenever it enters, attaches to target legendary you control. Half indestructible. Equipped for 3.
I don't have a legendary out, so I just negated that. But I do have a trigger. Another creature I play while you control die. Each opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. So I gain 1 life, you get paid for 1. And I'm going to move to combat and noble. You have 2 humans on the field.
Can't block. 3 damage.
3 damage. And then it goes to 3. So that is a 4/4. And I will pass the turn.
Pass turn. On tap. Draw. Upkeep. Creatures you control gain double strikes in a turn. The ring tempts me. Alright.
So
I never dealt with the Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
but that means nothing since the ring's not in play, right?
Yeah, no, the ring's not in play. You
Okay.
have to put it on the creature, and then that creature is the ring, but I didn't even deal with that at all. So
Okay.
we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. But it only works if the ring is in play, though, right?
No, the ring tempts you, it goes to that creature.
Okay.
That's what the part about it goes to that creature. That's the ring temp. So I'm
Okay.
gonna read that out.
Does it give you any kind of buff, anything?
No, the ring tempts you is. Hold up, I gotta go to this
Skyscraper.
card real quick. So the ring tempts you is an image, card game base. So it says, okay. So when the ring tempts you, if you don't already have the ring emblem, you get one. Then the emblem gains this next ability, and you choose a creature you control to become the ring bearer. So the first one, it said, check if you have the ring emblem. If you don't, get one. Number 2, you unlock the ring's next ability. The first ability it unlocks is the top one. And the ring bearer is a legendary and can be blocked by creatures with great power.
Okay.
That is the ring. So you would choose a ring bearer. It cannot be blocked by creatures with great power. So if it's anything, I don't know, they didn't say with great power. So I don't see the distinguish between what's the great power. So I'm assuming whatever it is above, if it's 2 or something like that above, whatever it is, if it's great power, cannot be blocked by it.
Okay.
But anything that's low count, it can try to block it. And the ring bearer is a legend and can be blocked by a creature with great power. Then you choose the ring bearer. The next upkeep, you already have the ring bearer, so you won't get a new one. You just unlock the next ability. So you have another ability the next round. Whenever your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave that right here. So that was your first ability. You got the ring. So now this is your ring bearer.
Okay.
And then your next turn, that's what it's gonna be. Your effect.
Okay.
And then the next turn after that goes all the way through.
Okay.
So now you can attack with that, but since I don't have a creature with great power, I can't block it. But if it was something like 4 or 5, whatever it is, I'm believing that's what it is, what's up, then I would not be able to block it.
Okay.
So it has to be with some great power. So that is your ring bearer.
Right. Go ahead and cast a line. Why not?
Hexproof.
4/1.
And I think it's
2,
creatures,
3,
you
4.
planeswalkers you control, and other creature controller have hexproof.
Other
So
creatures.
you have hexproof, and everything else on the board has hexproof except for that one. The other card gives that hexproof,
Yeah.
and then everything else double. So at that moment, nothing's targeted. So that's
Sweet.
the combo we're talking about.
Sweet.
Now, so this is your second turn. You can't activate her.
Oh yeah.
You can't activate her.
All right. Put another Black Panther.
Trigger.
And
Oh, you're right. My bad.
one shy. Go ahead and tap this A. Legendary.
That's the other half of it.
Legendary card. Ooh. Skull. Right here.
Yeah, you had that on the field. No, that was.
No.
I was confused with that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought that was that tower.
The options. Oh.
Hello.
I mean, I could do salt head.
Okay, I'll do it. I just got into the game. I'm gonna do it in a minute.
Also seems to be the
Okay, I got you.
I mean, there's other version.
You got a run song?
Nah, man, I'm good. She just sent me something to pick up.
Okay.
I might just take away.
Ooh,
I mean, the only card that I'm
legendary.
Legendary.
This is one legendary card. They don't have to be a creature.
Anything.
Oh shit. I'm looking at what you're dropping on the field.
Alpha taps for 3 or 12/12 creature. Okay, let me shuffle it.
And the whole thing behind this is to make a bunch of creatures, so I can get
Go
that
wide.
Go wide strategy. That's the whole thing about this deck, the go wide strategy.
Okay. Look at the options. Never play with the ring. When the one ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden count on the one ring. Put a burden count on the one ring, then draw a card for each burden count on the one ring. Crazy.
That will kill you right. It's like a suicide.
Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast angels and humans. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on an artifact or creature you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on it instead. That might be it. Right? If one or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many tokens are created instead. Sack 2 other artifacts or creatures putting indestructible on this guy. When Horn of Gondor enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 human soldier token. Spend 3, create X +1/+1 where X is the number of humans you control. That might be the guy. I don't know. God, whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 4/4 black zombie warrior creature token.
Just think if you had that effect that says if one token is created, it creates another one. You have 1 + 2. Then if you have those other cards on the field, there could possibly be 4 that enter at one time. And that's every time you cast a card, if those cards on the field. That can get out of hand.
Oh yeah.
That can get out of hand. But you gotta have the right cards on the field. That right there is busted. If it's played right.
Yeah, let's just go Horn right now.
Alright, that's what you're gonna keep. So everything else, you put it back and shuffle up, and that goes to your hand. Do it come on the battlefield? Reveal the card and put it into your hand.
Hand.
Yep.
Yeah, still need one.
Win on turn 3. Because like, and even then, they don't play golf.
You play board games too, or just Magic?
Commander, yeah.
Just only Commander. No standard.
Nah, because I don't keep up with the rotation. It's too
Okay.
expensive, and when I'm playing with this, I can pretty much be flexible and spend money and still be able to play the game.
Okay, why you don't play no board games?
I don't know. I switched from legendary Yu-Gi-Oh to this. In other board games, I just haven't tried them yet.
Okay.
That's all. I just
Okay.
always been just playing this because of that particular aspect.
Okay.
I see people as this particular aspect in the games. I'm like, I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
I
cut
started
that.
playing when I started playing with Dominaria.
Dominaria. That was what I came in on with Dominaria, Crimson Vow, and then they went to Dominaria.
Okay. We go into fairy posters. All right. Going in, cast Skull Clamp.
Yep. And you can pay the one and equip it, but usually I'm gonna tip you off on that one. I will save it for a token. Sacrifice the token, get your drop.
Smart.
I'm gonna tip you off on that one.
Thank you, sir.
You're playing my deck, so I'm not gonna cheat on you.
Nice.
You're playing my deck, man.
She's not sick, so
Yeah, she came in the last turn.
I think I'm pretty free to go ahead and swing for
3 on that.
6.
Yep, that's double damage, so I take 6 on that. All right. I would take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and now your saga ends.
So again,
Okay.
right. Pass turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
So why you quit Yu-Gi-Oh for
To be
Magic?
honest, I didn't see a lot of black images in it, man. It was
No,
really funky
okay.
with you. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That game didn't have a lot of black images in it. And my first deck was a Planeswalker Teferi.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you draw a card, engine, and stuff like that. That was my first one. And I was like, yeah, a lot of black people that play this game. Let me go ahead and just get some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta have some representation.
Right. I got 2 busted plays in my hand that I'm not gonna play, but I'm gonna play it anyways. Tap 1 play, tap 2.
Shipping something.
Sacrifice a creature, destroy a land.
Nice.
Destroy 9 basic land. But like I said, I know my deck over there. I know my deck. Okay. Let me see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shouldn't have played that, but I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. And I'm going to bring this down to 1. I forgot. So now I have 3 black mana. Let's have some fun. Because it's going to get cook over there. It's going to get serious. But before that, let me resolve this trigger. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. You gain 1 life. If there's anything else on here, no. So I got 3. So I'm gonna use up 3 black mana. I'm gonna pay 1 mountain, swamp, and a plains. All paid. Edgar Markov.
Nasty.
Comes into the battlefield. Trigger. I go up to 2 vamps. He comes in with haste. So he has haste. Let's see. I'm all tapped out, which is fine. I will move to combat. I am going to tap my Vampire Noble and my Edgar. Edgar triggers. All of my vamps get a +1/+1.
Out of control.
Yeah, so that's a symbol for how many I'm gonna keep on the board, how many creatures. This is gonna be my counters. So that's 1 +1/+1 counter. 1 again. Tap him up to 4 Put one on here and one over there. Let the fun begin. One over there. All right, so Edgar has first strike, and he is a 5/5. So on attacking, I have a 5/5 coming at you, and a 5/5 first strike.
Okay.
So
Man.
choose wisely. This cannot be blocked, but you can block this one. But that's going to be commander damage if you take that 5.
I'll take the 10.
Hold up. Let's go back.
Oh, yeah.
So you will take regular 5 by this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you will take commander damage, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the commander damage. When you get to 21,
21.
when you get to 21, then you actually
Need that.
lose.
Yep. All right.
All right, so now, nobody did not die this turn. And I'll pass it to you.
Alrighty.
Let the fun begin.
Getting hectic. Draw. Finally get a regular planes. How do we do this?
Before you do anything, tap the sisay.
Tap the Sisay before. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Because you might wind up casting everything and then tapping sisay.
Get the triggers first.
Yeah, find out what you're going to do. Because right now you're at 20 life.
20.
So you got to look for some type of turnaround card in there.
Some type of some heal or board wipe or something.
If it's a legendary, it's a board wipe. And I don't think I have any legendary board wipes in there.
Okay.
I draw one per turn and I made one.
I see a good card.
I thought we were friends.
I thought two of this one.
You got to find something that can deal with Edgar.
And copies to the other players. So I
I mean, let me do like the pros and slide a few on my lap.
That's that one dragon card they was talking about. I can't think of his doggone name, but he was doing that a whole lot.
Oh, boy. Play to win.
Man, and I don't play competitive. I just want to play just casual, just to have fun. Because some people they'll play competitive. I'm like, oh my god, I can't be on that. But I was told my Black Panther deck is almost there.
Almost there.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Nice.
I just gotta add some cards in there. Then it could be a CDH level deck. But I don't play it just for CDH. Yeah, I just play the game just because I just like playing it.
5 mana.
Experience.
Unless we play Grove from the actual
Agree.
expanded Scapegoat cost. I
Mm.
can search my library for 2
Woo,
basic lands,
expand that.
lands without field, untapped, and untapped. There you go. I'll shuffle it later. I don't have I guess I'll do 1, 2, yeah. So 8 years I played. And then now I will, let's see, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, so 7 minus 3, 2, 3, 4,
5.
Also, stop delicious. That's probably not 100, but it's a 12/12. That's it. And then I'll tap. So the throw. Then I'll tap bag of holding.
I know exactly what play I'll play right now, but I'm gonna let you work that out.
Okay.
I know exactly what play I'll play.
That's yours.
That's true. I mean, if I played the other cards,
I want to go for Oketra, but it costs too much, so.
Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have it.
Yeah, but we want to cast 2 things instead of 1.
You gotta remember, Edgar swings next turn. And he goes from 5 to 6.
Yeah, he's not unblockable though. So
He's not unblockable. He don't have flying, so you can't block him. But it's one card, it's two cards I look as a benefit in there that can slow him down. One can slow it down for one turn, but one could definitely slow him down.
There's a cracker that I played against.
But I'm gonna make you make that play, and then I'll tell you afterwards.
right. And we're gonna go Mandrake.
Alright, okay.
Mandrake. Modoc.
You don't need cracker breakers.
Alright, I'll tell you after. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what that was.
I mean, the person I played against only had his sorcery.
Because I'm also looking at how can I stop my deck too.
Okay.
We started putting them on our lands.
But you're going for the wide strategy. That's right. So you're gonna get
Going
ready to
for the
play that.
wide.
We couldn't do anything. I could just draw for turn.
All right. Wow.
Good.
Right. So
So you use Sissy this turn, huh?
oh yeah. Sissy. And then we'll go Mandrake for 4.
Yep.
1, 2,
Yep. You got it right there.
3, 4. And then we'll go into the horn. When horn enters the battlefield, create a 1/1, so we'll get 2.
Yep. So now let's do this. You go on that route.
2 soldiers. 2
Right
soldiers.
there.
I want to get every single copy. I already have
2 soldiers.
And triggers. Your triggers. Don't forget your triggers.
Yeah, whenever Black Panther or another one, we put a +1/+1 on target land. So that's 5.
Yep.
And then
Did you
1,
tap out for
2.
horn? Mana.
Yep. Oh yeah, 3. The
Yeah,
3.
it'll be the 3 then.
And then
Taps out for that. So you got your triggers on that. Now, read the card, explains the card. That was you got a result. You got multiple triggers now. You just put that into the field, so you already got multiple triggers. So this
1,
comes
2,
in.
3, 4.
That comes in. Do not. That's
3.
gonna come in top. But you got this trigger that just gave you that right there. But as this one says, if one or more tokens were created under your control, twice that means
Tokens.
tokens. That's what
Okay,
I'm talking
so-
about. You getting into that go wide strategy. This turns to 4. Because you got that trigger when you had turned around and run that in. That was one trigger that caused him to put those triggers. But that trigger right here is going to double those creatures because those are tokens. So right now, this is where it gets out of hand, and I'm going to tell you.
Oh yeah.
Every time you do that, it doubles
Makes
for
them crazy.
every human.
Actually, I'm sorry.
That's the go wide you got right now. If I don't end this, you finna run off of the game.
Okay, that's the stupidity.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's stupidity right now. But you
I think I missed some counters, but I'm not gonna trip though. But
You get in there. You get in
getting
there.
there.
That was your first thing. We dropped this down. That gave you your 2. You got your triggers off of that. Because every time a creature come in, you get a +1/+1. But you gotta look at it. You put that down. That's the go wide strategy. That doubles it.
okay.
So if you was to tap this and it does one for each human, if you get whatever it is, you double it.
Okay.
So the next turn, you're finna get stupid.
Out of control.
Out of control. So I gotta do something about this.
Alrighty.
So now it's on your turn. You wanna move to combat or what? But you have a flyer. I don't have a flyer.
I didn't even see that.
3 damage. What's 3 damage to a blocker?
I mean, I have no flyer, so that's 3 damage to me. I take.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Yeah, let's just swing
Like I
the
said, I have
3.
no flyer, so you're going to come in with the 3 regardless.
Yeah, swing the 3.
That's your evasion. 1, 2, 3. All right.
And I'll pass it.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'm tapped out, tripping.
Yeah, I was saying, you gotta tap that right now. I gotta deal with you right now. I'm just gonna be all honesty. I gotta deal with you right now. Because I know my deck. I have to deal with you.
2 in hand.
Yes, I have to deal with you. If I don't deal with you, you finna run off. Or you finna run off like the plug. I'm for real.
Twice.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, let me do something about this. I'm gonna tap one swamp, soul ring, Marauding. I probably butchered that name.
Marauding.
Yeah, marauding.
Blight Priest. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Nice. 3-2.
That's part of that loop. I just don't have it. That's
Okay.
part of the loop. So
Missing 1 card or 2 cards?
I'm really missing 1 card. If I
Okay,
get 1 card,
one
that's
card.
that loop. So now trigger that comes in. Okay. I will sacrifice 1, tap 3 mana, Edgar,
Okay.
indestructible.
Indestructible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta slow you down.
Okay.
I have to slow you down because you finna run off like the plug, man.
Oh, 1 in hand.
Tap this, sacrifice a creature. I go to 1. I will destroy land.
All right. And your choice, huh?
Yeah, destroy target non-basic land. That is a non-basic land. Let's get rid of that, man.
1 planes. Nice.
Yeah, I can't play with you no more.
I hear you.
I know what you just going to happen. I gotta get rid of something. Okay. Since this creature, hold up, you can block now. You can block, but you have humans, but you only have 1 creature that can block it, and that's that one. That can block this because it has to be a human that can't be blocked by. And we had 636. Okay. Trigger, whenever a creature die, each opponent lose 1 life and I gain 1 life, so you get pinged 1 because I sacrificed a creature. No, I sacrificed 2.
2.
Yes, 2.
18.
1, 2. Okay. I can go again, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to move to combat, and I'm going to target this one for 5. 5 coming at you.
5/5. And that's just Edgar?
Nope, Edgar's not coming out.
Okay.
He's not swinging this turn.
Okay, just a noble. All right. Some block with a. Oh yeah,
Can't
can't block with him.
This is the only one you got blocking, and that's your double.
Nah, I'll take the 5.
Now he goes to 6, 7. Okay. I'm not gonna be like that. Pass the turn.
Alrighty.
Pass the turn. It's gonna get done.
On tap.
I can't believe I'm actually scared of my Black Panther deck for a moment. I'm
Draw.
actually scared of my Black Panther deck.
Somebody made a video I saw the other day. I think they said swift foot boost is why you losing games.
Yes, because of haste. Yes.
Why would you lose because you're playing swift foot
It
boost?
depends on the creature that has the swift foot boost. If you play swift foot boost for 2, and then you have 3 mana in total, and you equip it to something, if that creature has a trigger, or if it enters the battlefield, but if it's attacking trigger, that's where it wins the game, because it may give all of your creatures a certain ability, just like Edgar. If he didn't have haste, if I had swift foot boost, then I put it to him and then I attack. All of my creatures could attack at that moment. They would have had 5 for 5, 4 for 4. They would have all got that +1/+1.
Okay. I didn't watch the video yet, but I guess he's saying you're losing because you're not playing swift foot boost.
Yeah, if you're not playing Swift Foot Boost, because I got Swift Foot Boost somewhere in all these decks.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's
Make
in
a lot
all
of
of my
sense.
decks. I got to have just like Soul Ring, turn 1 Soul Ring, but you know what I'm saying, classic.
Oh yeah.
But Swift Foot Boost is in almost all of my decks for that particular reason. It gives you hexproof,
Okay.
so you can't be a target.
Oh
But it
yeah.
gives you haste.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you need that. If you would have had Swift Foot Boost and you just dropped it on the field, you could immediately activate her by attaching it to it. Then you could immediately search for a card. And then if you had another mana, you could have swapped that card and gave that card haste. And you could keep doing that because you only pay 1 mana. So if you got the mana for it, you could have pretty much dropped a bunch of cards on the field and made all of them do some type of trigger. Or activate its ability, whatever it is. So he ain't lying. It just depends on where you play it. It depends. So you got a stupid play. That's what I'm scared of. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna show you that right there.
Yeah.
That's a stupid play because if you tap that
Create
for
some
free,
more humans.
you double that. You create what? What's that? 5. That's 5 right there. I believe that's
I think it's just four.
4. So that's
Yeah.
4 right there.
So go to 8.
That goes
Well,
to
go to
8.
16.
Hold up. That would double to. Well, hold on. You got 4, 5, 6. You will create 6 more. That comes into the field. You get 6 triggers. But that 6 turns into 12. So you're looking at 12 triggers altogether.
Wacky.
You're looking at 12 triggers. And those are blockers because I have no flyers. And
No
you
flyers.
can double block with those. Or you can pretty much double block with anything. For me reading the rules, you can double block with anything.
Yeah.
But you have enough to take something out. If I was to detect any of those, but those are humans. It's the only one that can't block besides this one. But if you touch this one with that one, you're going to lose that doubling effect.
Okay.
But you also got skull clamp. There's nothing hurting putting skull clamp on one of them and getting your card draw. Keep your hand. So I'm labeling out what you got on the field right now. Those are options. You can't go for another creature if you want to. You can't do that. But I know you're playing with my deck, so I'm not going to cheat you. I'm going to be honest about it. To let you know what the players you got. But you can't double for 12 and still tap off. You can't do it. And also, don't forget, you can move this anytime. You can activate that by paying 3 and move these counters to any creature. That gets 6 counters. Plus you draw a card and you get 6 life.
Okay.
So that's your life game.
There's the life game.
That's the life game. It just depends on how you want to play it. And if you was going to attack with somebody, that's 6 damage coming in me.
Let's just throw out.
I'll attack you with the Lost Rail, Radiant Shaman, Ivy Lane Denizen, Nadir Switchblade.
And let's first tutor.
Oh my goodness, here it goes.
That's it. Alright.
That's why I put that card in there.
Okay, so you still take 2, 4. Can I add something to that? Whatever. I don't want to die. Whatever.
I need to tutor myself. I need to tutor so dang bad. I need a card.
Yeah, I mean, you got nothing on the field, right?
I got to play, but I just don't want to play it. But
Yeah, I did.
I do. If I get 1 card on the field, that'd be all.
Okay.
I just don't have it.
Dang.
And I'm gonna start digging for it. In response to why you're doing that,
Okay.
I'm going to tap 1. Because now, just search for that. I'm take priority.
Okay.
I'm tapping a black and a red. I'm going to sacrifice my last vampire.
Nothing else. I should have attacked with that.
Sacrifice my last vampire.
I should use both to make my guy.
You gain 1 life, and I draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, it's your turn.
Not what I wanted, but yeah, that's fine. Whenever you gain a life trigger, each opponent loses 1 life, and so you'll lose 2 life, and I gain 2.
Okay.
Because I sacked the creature, and that's 2 triggers on the field.
Oh. I'll go and grab that 2 drop. Oh, but I can only get creature though.
Hold
Reveal
on.
main
Legendary
treasure library
card.
for legendary
It's a
card.
legendary card, yeah.
Legendary
That's
card.
why I got her in there, because you can't get that card. So if you put a +1 on there, that doubles each +1, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on an artifact creature control, that many +1. So you put 6 plus another one. So you prove that over there. That's
But not on the land though, just on the artifact or creature though.
Yeah, artifacts and creatures. So if you was to have a +1/+1 on that artifact, see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That would have doubled it.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
That's what it doubled it. That's one of the reasons why I got it there too. Cause that triggers with it.
Okay.
And yeah, that is, it's not an artifact. But look at this mechanic, proliferate. So if you would have had the +1/+1 counters, tap that, doubles that. So if they had 5, they will all get 6. It would double to put another one on there.
Hey, protection is damage, or what is protection again?
It all depends. Show me the card. What you trying to play?
A target creature gets protection from a certain color.
Yeah, so that Mother of Runes, if you was to play that, you wouldn't be able to activate her until the next turn. But if you have Swift for Boost, you can activate her and tap it. That will give that. So if I say I had a card that wanted to destroy Black Panther, whatever that color was, you got protection from that color.
Oh yeah. Okay, damage and everything. Okay.
Yeah, anything that color, it's the card. So if it was a damaging effect, whatever it is that's targeting that card, you got protection from it, and it cannot do nothing to it.
Okay.
But then she taps, so you might want to have something that untap and then do it again.
Okay. Go ahead and put out the Ozolith for the 2.
All right. Now hold up, you're putting out the 2. Do you have any +1/+1 counters on your creatures? It has its effect right now, but you're putting a +1/+1 counter on each creature. So now, you see, put a +1 counter on target creature or creature you control. So now you're putting a +1/+1 counter on something. But when you do that, it's gonna wind up being 2. So now you got to pick: do you want this artifact or any one of these creatures to have a +2/+2? Because when you put that 1, it's gonna double the 2, and then the effect will cause you create an that's not token. So you will double that. So it's gonna be 2 +1/+1s on anything you put. So that could be a creature, and that can't be the land. It has to be an artifact or creature, if I'm not mistaken. It has to be a target
another
artifact
creature,
or
yeah.
creature. Yeah. So any one of these up here can get it. That 2.
Okay. But I gotta spend 2 on it though.
Yeah, you gotta spend 2. So when you spend 2, you put 1 +1/+1 counter. But since that effect of it, it gets another one.
Okay.
Because it seizes of the effect, which is going to be the first part of the ability. If one or more +1/+1 counter be put on a target artifact, creature, you control that many +1. So 1 plus another one, when you would have triggered that, would have gave it 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just putting 12-foot boots out though.
Up.
2, 3.
Hold up. Oh crap. Oh crap. All right. Oh crap. Swift foot boost is out.
1, 2. Put the Mother Runes out. 1. Equip it.
Now you can activate her ability at any time you want to. So if I have something that was going to destroy your creature, you can protect it from that.
Oh yeah. All right. Trigger here. Whenever Black Panther or another creature you control enters, put a +1/+1 on target land. So we'll put it on the artifact land.
Read your cards. Whatever one of my +1/+1 counter. Read the card. Artifact.
Artifact.
Artifact. It doubles.
You get +1. It doubles.
It doubles. That's why it's in there. Now that's only for tokens.
Tokens, yeah.
Now, you got your creature. You got 4 of those, and now you're all tapped out. Either you're gonna move to combat or what? You're gonna swing in with 3.
And just in case you come up with a flyer somehow, I'll just fall back.
Okay. All right. Now you do these can't be blockers now.
Yeah, let's block. Let's fall back
Yeah,
and
they're
block.
blockers, yeah, so you can attack. You know what I'm saying? But they are blockers.
Let's fall back and block.
All right. So Black Panther is a late game. All right.
Was it a guy?
So do I get to swap it out now?
No.
When do I get to swap it out?
You don't.
All right. Pass the turn.
Oh yeah, pass turn.
All right. Untap. The shenanigans. Untap. Upkeep.
3 in hand.
Draw for turn. That's a land. All right. Okay. Choices. Let's see. So right now, everything else on your board has hexproof, except for this creature.
Yeah. I should have got the other one. Is what I should have did.
No, you have protection.
Well, I got the Mother Runes. Yeah.
Just for 1 turn. You know, but that's enough. So I can't do that. I have to have a backup for that. So dang it. I'm not gonna be evil like that, but I do want to slow you down. Okay, so
Oh, do your thing.
let's see. Lifelink, sacrifice creature, draw a card. So I'm finna move to attack and swing in with my noble. That is a 7/7.
7/7.
Can't be blocked.
Can't be blocked.
Unless you block it.
Unless
with
block with that.
yeah.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and take the.
You lose your doubling effect too.
Could give protection. Huh? I mean, what am I doing?
Yeah,
All right.
that's only if I target that creature. You can add that protection. And I'm not playing something particular for that reason. Because right now, I'm just going to tell you, you have protection from it. If I was to play this, you can't stop it. Yeah. I've been holding on this to the longest. You know what I'm saying?
But I can't block and then give protection.
You could block me him, but he will die.
But then no protection, though?
It only says, you can gain protection from the color of choice until the end of the turn.
So go red?
Well, let me see, because it says target creature control gain protection from the color of your choice until the end of the turn. So I believe that is right. It gains protection from it. So if it attacks, it can't. Let me make sure about that.
Yeah, I haven't played with protection too much.
Yeah, that is a good one, because I've been using it for spells.
Block it with a 5/6.
Would use my phone, but I'm
It
using it to
said, Mother
record.
Ruin's ability specifically allows you to grant a target creature protection from color of your choice until the end of the turn. However, it does not directly grant protection from creatures as a quality. Entity protection is typically tied to a specific quality like colors, card types, protection from colors, or characteristic protection from artifacts. The ability of Mother Ruin is limited to colors, so it cannot inherently grant protection from creatures as a blanket ability.
Does it mean that it stops damage, or?
That said, there are cards that does not have grant protection. However, if an opponent attack with a red creature, dragon, you can tap Mother Ruin to give it protection from red. This will prevent that creature from being blocked by the red dragon, taking damage from your target or being target of abilities. If an opponent attacks with a red 5/5 dragon, you can tap Mother Runes to give a creature you control protection from red. This will prevent that creature from being blocked by the red dragon, taking damage from it, or being targeted by abilities, if any.
It says taking damage from it, right?
Yeah, so you will not take no damage from it.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically you can block from that.
I mean, sound like a winner.
So that means you have to tap Mother Runes, and
Oh,
my
yeah.
card does nothing from that. All right, so Mother Runes is tapped.
Yeah, so I do got it. Yeah.
You don't have to tap
I
him.
block.
Yeah,
I block.
this is a blocking phase with that. If you tap him this way, it's going to be attacking, but you're at blocking. So
But I mean, you're swinging, so I'm blocking here. Cause
no, you can leave yours the same way because I'm attacking you. Mine has to be this way, so you can block the way it is.
oh yeah.
You don't have to tap yours sideways to block it. That's only
Okay.
when attacking.
Okay, yeah, because I haven't played Magic in a while. Yeah.
It's only when attacking you will do that. And I had some type of cheat sheet cards as well for me to understand that. I just doesn't find them. I don't know why I ain't got it on the field, but it explains how you block with it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I haven't really played in a while.
Yeah, I don't have it on me. It's a little card though. All right. So let's see. We got a couple more minutes. Make sure I ain't got that card on me. It might be in the back of this, and it'll explain it. Standard, no, it's not in there, so that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. Keep on.
I'll
So
take your word for it, though.
Yeah, you block with that one, so you don't have to worry about that. And that creature does not take any damage because you gain protection from it, from that color. So Mother Runes does the damage, and that does not do anything. Then I will
Main two.
pass main, go to my main phase, and Sacrifice another
7
creature. I'm on pass for turn.
Pass turn.
Yeah, go ahead, pass the turn.
All right, untap. Yeah, let me Mother Runes is cold, boy.
Yeah, that's why I got her in there.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll use it for abilities, but you can't get a protection. So if you got protection, that means creatures too.
Oh yeah.
So you stop that 7/7.
None of my guys are dead. Okay, so I have my 2/3 and 3/3 to block with.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make some tokens.
Dudes, some dudettes.
Some do that. Blue, 3 for this. 3 and tap. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Create X plus 1, 3, where X is the number of human tokens I control. Got 4 now. So
You're creating.
4.
So let's look at this. Let's see what it says.
Create 4 where
Create
X is the
X,
number.
white soldier token where X is a number of humans. So you have 4,
4.
5, 6, 7. So now you go to 7 all together. So that's 7. Trigger 14. So now you have another. You have
4
14,
minutes.
12, 13, 14. So you got 14 of those right now. So that's 14 +1/+1 counters you will get on that target land.
Put it on the.
14 +1.
Sorry, I usually give you guys more of a lead, but I got caught up with the register, so I do apologize.
Oh,
That's all
good.
good.
How
We
you been
figured it out.
doing?
That's not bad. How about yourself?
Chilling. Just been stuck at the house.
All right, so you got 14, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, so we'll take one of these back.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 6, 12, 13, 14.
14.
So now, you can move all 14 +1/+1 counters onto a creature and then you draw life. But you do have all of those now. Only 5 of those, I believe, can attack. The rest of them cannot attack. They have
Okay.
some of these sickness.
Okay.
You attack with that bird, I'm getting rid of that bird. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm getting rid of that bird. Because I do have one destroy in my hand, and I've been saving it for something.
All right. I'll do the Black Panther thing.
Alright, tap 3, then move all your +1/+1 counters.
It would actually be smarter to just swing first, but I would tutor, but I'll tutor later.
That's a game-winning finisher you got right there. So,
Yeah. So just swing the
Banana bread.
you only can swing with 5.
5.
Yeah, you only can swing with 5.
Yeah. Swing with the 5 of them.
Alright, so let's do this. You finna swing with this, and you finna swing with 5.
And it wouldn't really make sense to swing with 5 of them. You got Edgar right there. You got that. And that.
For the sake of time.
Yeah. Let's just swing with you right here.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take 3. 1, 2, 3.
3. I'll do this guy right here.
Alright. So now, that is 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
17 in the air. And you're gonna attack with 5. He's gonna block.
I'm not tapping with the 5. No,
So
I'll
you're
swing
gonna,
with
so
the
you're gonna
5.
swing at 17 in the air, right?
17 there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. Alright. In response to that, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, and destroy that card because it doesn't have hexproof.
Yeah,
All
doesn't
the
have
other
it.
creatures have hexproof. That card is gone.
I can tap you, give you protection from black.
Well, did you tap her already to, that was the last turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay then. That's why I was trying to see what you're gonna do. Alright? So now, I took that much damage, so what else? Pass return?
I'm tapped out, therefore I will. On your turn, I'll tutor, and then I'll pass turn.
Alright. And don't forget, you draw a card and you gain life for that. So you have 17.
So is that big trade just
You get, oh, hold on, I'm sorry. You was at 11. You get 1 life.
Yeah, good.
1 life. Okay, but then you draw a card for that.
Okay.
All
Hey.
right. And then you'll tutor. And then I'm going to go ahead and untap. And then you don't have to reveal, you have to reveal that card. Then I will draw for turn. Okay. And that's another stuff. Okay.
I'll get the guide.
Let's see. You can win this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can win it. You can win it. So I don't have any other play. So I'm gonna sacrifice a creature. Sacrifice this. You gain 1 life, and I draw a card.
Gums closed.
All right. Good game, man.
You had. I guess
you would have hit me with that.
Yeah.
But I could have played this. I just top decked it. That would
Okay.
have prevented all damage to you and creatures your turn.
Ah, nice.
So I would have had another
nice.
chance of going at you. But
Okay, but then next turn after that, who
yeah,
knows?
then after that. So basically, you would have had that game because you got that creature on the field and you protected it with that with Mother of Runes.
Yeah.
And I've been holding on this card for the whole game.
Whole game out of
I
control.
want to be fair though, you know what I'm saying? Let you play the game and not just stop your
Okay.
shine or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But I had this the whole hand.
Okay.
And that's why I did it, because I knew you had Mother Runes on the field and you protected that card with that. In a real game, that would have been your finisher. That would have been your finisher for real. And then you had all these other dudes to block as well.
I really should have got the other hexproof out too, right?
Yeah, you did good on that one. I'll
Good
take that
stuff.
loss. You did
GG's.
good.
Yeah, but you could have wiped on turn. Well, I mean, you
On
could have
turn 3, on turn 2
three
or
or
whatever, I
four.
could
Yeah.
have wiped that card, you know what I'm saying, before you would have had Mother Runes. Yeah, got you. I got you. Yep, so that was pretty dope. That was dope. You did good on that one.
GG's.
So that's Black Panther. Copy of. It's pretty scary. Now you see how you was doing those 1 cards. You kept doubling the effect of it. That's literally how you do it.
How you do it?
Yeah, that's literally it.
Well, considering we know that
That's why I was like, oh shit, I'm getting scared. Because I know what you can play over there. And I know you can tutor the stuff. I was like, oh, crap, here it comes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of tutor in this deck for
I
sure.
know, yeah, it is. I spent a lot of money trying to put that together just to have fun.